Hey everyone, and welcome back to the final episode of our What If series, where we've been exploring historical events from alternate perspectives. On today's episode, we're exploring a more light-hearted topic that relates to one of Bollywood's most famous families, the Kapoors. What would have happened if they didn't become famous? Stay tuned to find out more on today's episode. Most Indians are aware of the Kapoor family's legacy and its impact on the Indian film industry. From Ranbir Kapoor's versatility, to Rishi Kapoor's charm, to Kareena and charisma breaking the gender barrier and continuing to work after their marriage, each new generation has enjoyed films acted in by the Kapoors. While Gen Z kids listen to Badtameez Dil and Ye Ishq Hai, millennials and Gen X remember the times when Rishi Kapoor starred in the songs Bachna Hai Hasino and Chandni, and their parents smiled to Raj Kapoor's iconic black and white films. The Kapoors have been one of Bollywood's most influential families, shaping the course of Bollywood films from the early 1900s under Prithvi Raj Kapoor all the way to today with Ranbir, Kareena and charisma. It began with the great Prithvi Raj Kapoor, who is often credited as one of India's finest actors. Prithvi Raj Kapoor was born on November 3, 1906, in the pre-independent Indian city of Samundri, now located in Pakistan. Although he pursued a master's degree in law, he eventually turned towards the arts and realized that that was his true calling. As a child, Prithvi Raj Kapoor was involved in live-action plays, which continued throughout college. In 1944, at the age of 38, he founded Prithvi Theatres, a theatrical company that brought plays about social concerns and progressivism to the Indian audience. It gained public support for covering sensitive, progressive, and inspiring topics, many of which were considered taboo during the era. Prithvi Raj Kapoor debuted in the Indian film industry with Do Dhari Talwar, a silent film, but he is also known for starring in India's first sound film. He went on to star in many notable movies of the time, such as Sikandar, Mughal-e-Azam, and Avara, and began the great Kapoor dynasty's long-running success. Prithvi Raj Kapoor earned the Padma Bhushan and the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, which is India's highest award in cinema. His contributions to Indian cinema extended beyond role-play and scripts. Prithvi Raj Kapoor's films, addressing social issues and promoting progressivism in British India, spoke volumes to his audience and encouraged political and social activism during a time where it was largely discouraged. Kapoor was just 17 years old when his parents set him up for marriage with 15-year-old Ram Sarni Mehra. He had his eldest son, Raj Kapoor, at the age of 18, and soon after had Shami Kapoor in 1931 and Shashi Kapoor in 1938. The couple also had 3 daughters, Urmila Kapoor, Nandi Kapoor, and Devi Kapoor, but Nandi and Devi died at infancy. Raj Kapoor, the eldest son of Prithvi Raj and Ram Sarni, is perhaps the most famous of the Kapoor family, even today. Often credited as the greatest showman of Indian cinema and named the Charlie Chaplin of Indian cinema, Raj Kapoor's impact on the Indian film industry was one of the first times that Indian cinema reached an international audience. Born in Peshawar, Raj Kapoor's Parivartan, Andaz, Barsat, and Kismat, his 4 initial box office hits, made him a household name in India. Kapoor's most impactful performance was in a film titled Avara, with its soundtrack being the best-selling Hindi film music album of the 1950s. The album gained particular fame in foreign markets like China, Turkey, Afghanistan, and most notably the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union became Raj Kapoor's second biggest fan following location after India, with the Soviets enjoying his films and music growing up. His films, portraying social justice and stories of the common man, resonated with the people of the Soviet Union, who were struggling with post-war economical problems brought by the Cold War. His films, thus, became a role model of cultural diplomacy, establishing positive relations between the Indian and Soviet peoples. Raj Kapoor's trip to the Soviet Union in 1954 further solidified his fame in the country. Raj Kapoor's brother, Shammi Kapoor, was popularly known as the Elvis Presley of India for his appearance as a rock star in many of his films. His most successful films streamed in the 1960s: Jungli, Chinatown, Kashmir Ki Kali, and many more. He was the only dancing hero in Hindi films between the 1950s and the 1970s, earning him a special place in Hindi cinema. The youngest of the three, Shashi Kapoor, also had a successful career in Bollywood. After his success as a child actor, his initial films were minor hits, but in 1965, his film Waqt became a massive blockbuster. Shashi Kapoor, being the youngest of the three, entered the industry during a period of transition from films about nation building to films about more gentle, chivalrous, and romantic topics. The eldest, Raj Kapoor, married Krishna at the age of 21, and the couple had 5 children: Rishi Kapoor, Randhir Kapoor, Rajiv Kapoor, Ritu Kapoor, and Reema Kapoor. The middle child, Shammi Kapoor, had 2 children, and the youngest, Shashi Kapoor, married Jennifer Kendall, an English actress, at the age of 20 and had 3 children. For this next generation of the Kapoors, we will be focusing on Raj Kapoor's children, as they are more well-known and carried the film legacy forward through the generations. Raj Kapoor's eldest son was Randhir Kapoor. Randhir was born in 1947, a few months before India gained its independence from Britain. The Kapoors, till then, had resided in the Kapoor Haveli in Peshawar, in present-day Pakistan, but moved to Mumbai right before the partition of British India, establishing the Kapoors and ultimately Bollywood in the Indian city of Mumbai. His 3 consecutive films, Jeet, Rampur Ka Lakshman, and Jawani Diwani, were all hits of 1972, and later moved into directing and producing. His 2 daughters were Karisma Kapoor and Kareena Kapoor. Rishi Kapoor, the second eldest, was the male face of Bollywood throughout the 1970s and 1980s. His hit films include Deewana, Chandni, Amar Akbar Anthony, and Qarz, and is perhaps the most famous of Raj Kapoor's children. He married Neetu Singh and had 2 children, Ridhima Kapoor, and perhaps the most well-known star of today, Ranbir Kapoor. Raj Kapoor's youngest son and 2 daughters weren't prominent in films. The current generation of the Kapoor stars is with Ranbir Kapoor, Karisma Kapoor, and Kareena Kapoor. The eldest, Karisma Kapoor, was notable for being the first woman of the Kapoor family to break into Bollywood completely. She thus broke the long-standing Kapoor tradition of women staying away from films and became a hit actress known throughout the 90s and early 2000s. Her super hits include Raja Hindustani, Dil To Pagal Hai, and Hero Number 1. Her younger sister, Kareena Kapoor, is most famous for her commercial blockbusters like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, Bodyguard, and Jab We Met. She is nicknamed Bebo for her fashion sense and stylish glam. She is married to actor Saif Ali Khan and has 2 children. Third, and most notable, Ranbir Kapoor, the son of Rishi Kapoor, is often titled the best Bollywood actor of the 21st century. With his breakthrough in Rockstar and Barfi, his screen presence, emotional acting, and effortless charm make him a fan favorite. His range is explored through films like Tamasha, Sanju, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, and Animal. Ranbir Kapoor is married to actress Alia Bhatt, a trailblazing actress herself, and the couple has a daughter named Raha. So this covered the extensive Kapoor family tree, beginning from Prithvi Raj Kapoor and coming all the way to Ranbir, Karisma, and Kareena Kapoor. The family is known for impacting Indian cinema for centuries, whether it be through nationalistic pride, romantic sagas, coming-of-age films, or self-reflection films. The Kapoors have truly done it all. But what would have happened if the Kapoors hadn't become famous? What if Prithvi Raj Kapoor hadn't gotten into acting, or had failed in his acting pursuits? Would the Kapoors still have maintained their monopoly over Bollywood, or would another family have taken over? Since the Kapoors established the concept of a film dynasty, without them, the concept of a dynasty would have, most likely, originated much later in the form of the Khans, the Bachchans, or the Deols. Without Raj Kapoor, the showman of Indian cinema, India's post-independence cinematic identity would have changed drastically. Without his films, India might not have had the same stronghold over the Soviet audiences in terms of cinema, which could have changed Indo-Russian public relations. Bollywood's impact on the global audience, thus, might have been delayed. Furthermore, since Raj Kapoor's films, much like his father's, focused on social issues, their absence would have led India to lean more heavily towards escapist cinema, with larger-than-life imaginary scenarios that might not have appealed to the common man. Without the presence of Shammi Kapoor and Raj Kapoor's fashion sense, Indian fashion and youth culture might not have popularized wearing trousers, leather jackets, eccentric shirts, denim and patterned shirts with the classic slicked-back hairstyle. And although this is just a fun interpretation of a scenario that might have occurred in history, it is to be taken with a grain of salt. As we conclude the What If series on a light-hearted and filmy note, I encourage you to keep asking the what if questions when it comes to history. Questioning pre-established notions and ideas not only helps one learn, but also fuels curiosity and intellectual discussions. Until next time, keep following Fine Print and follow us on Instagram at fineprint.pod, where we share engaging reels, episode updates, and fun polls for you to interact with. We will be launching AP US Government and Politics review episodes very soon, as well as more interviews for the fireside chats. Stay tuned and keep reading between the lines.